Should I start? Good evening, family, friends, distinguished guests, faculty, and staff. I'm the senior class president, Madison Greenman, and on behalf of the senior class, we would like to welcome you to Parrish Community High School's graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your headgear for the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance. Bulls Battalion. The national flag is being carried by Color Guard Commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Haley Kearns. The Florida State flag is being carried by Cadet Sergeant Major Arturo Garcia, and the rifle bearers are Cadet Major Savannah Shira and Cadet Captain Natalie Estrada. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. We are so happy to have everyone here this evening to celebrate this great accomplishment of graduating seniors. Thank you to Lecom Park and the Pittsburgh Pirates for hosting our ceremony at this awesome facility. Please welcome our distinguished guest, School Board Chair Chad Choate, Vice Chair Cindy Spray, and board members Mary Foreman, Gina Messenger, and Colonel Richard Tatum, U.S. Air Force retired. Now for our district office administration. Dr. Jason Wysong, Superintendent of Schools. Derek Jensen, Deputy Superintendent of Instruction. And Sharon Scarborough, Executive Director of Secondary Schools. Our school principal, Daniel Bradshaw. Assistant Principal, Paul Champagne. Assistant Principal, Ashley Dome. Assistant Principal, Melissa Gagnon. Our Athletic Director, Sean Trent. And our school counselors, Diana Ansborough, Kelly Bowling, Tracy Jordan, Monica Quinn, and Kathy Wenzelowitz. Now please welcome our student speakers, Braden Bernard, Renee Mason, and Hannah Wood.
Life has been cruel, so I will be kind. Almost every day of my life, I think of this quote. We are all faced with cruelty and moments where it is easy to relinquish our virtues and do things we regret. In my childhood, when I was only 10 years old, I was faced with a moment of unusual cruelty when I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. It would have been easy to allow this unusual event to take over my life and create unnecessary negativity, but I did not allow this to happen. Instead, I've spent my life trying to accomplish my goals in my moment of adversity that otherwise could have turned out for the worst. As we all stand here today, there is no doubt that we have faced moments in our lives where the world has been cruel. When I had the privilege to work in a middle school, many students faced struggles that made it difficult for them to even attend school. Regardless, I made it my goal to allow these students to have a voice that could be heard by somebody and a mentor that they could rely on. My job was to be there for students one-on-one, and I ensured that they knew I cared about them in their future. Even though they frequently referred to me as Justin Bieber due to my choice of haircuts, my kindness showed the students that they could rely on me to help them when needed, despite any negativity they had, and that could make a significant difference in one of their lives. When I had the pleasure of working in the emergency department, I encountered people enduring the worst moments of their life, a point at which life had been so cruel that it would be easy to lose control and not be kind to one another. Yet, despite all the hardships I have witnessed in others, I have also seen people be thankful and show genuine emotion in these moments that further support the idea that we must remain true to our virtues and be kind. These moments in my life have proven that, despite all the hardships that I have faced, there is still a world of impressionable people who could use more kindness despite all the cruelty. Being here today proves we can overcome these moments, each of us in our own way. But just as we are all standing here now, we will all be moving forward, allowing us to face more moments of unusual cruelty. As the leaders of tomorrow and the role models of our youth, it is more important than ever that we do not allow the negative things that happen to us to influence how we treat others and the world around us. We must be conscious of the way that we act, the way that we speak, and the way that we handle ourselves. We have spent most of our lives looking up to someone, our role models, but now we can become someone else's role model. So I remind you all today in hopes that you too may remember this quote every morning: "Life has been cruel, so I will be kind." And hopefully we can all be kinder in doing so.
With great power comes great responsibility. We all know this famous quote from Spider-Man, and each one of us does possess great power. However, we'd have never been able to unlock it without the help of Parrish community teachers and staff. We may not live in a comic book world, but we all have superpowers. You must discover yours. Y'all, we might just be the most resilient class of the 2000s. Our journey has taken us through COVID, online school, mask in schools, but none of that has prevented us from getting to where we are today. There's a saying I like that goes, "It takes to village to raise a child." Well, it takes a whole school and gallons of coffee to push a class of 2024 through the door. We've all been through ups and downs, times where we teetered on the edge of giving up or questioned whether we make it through. But he says, even the faith of a mustard seed can move mountains. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For if he is for you, then who can be against you? We might not have it all figured out yet, and that's okay. But we shouldn't let that stop us from enjoying the things that make life so bittersweet. The path might be long, but the journey's worth it. Reminiscing back in elementary and middle school, we were so caught up in growing up, being big kids, and doing things that seemed cool. But now that we're older, it's up to us to take these life lessons and apply them to the real world. We've all had setbacks, no matter how big or small. Times where it felt like our dreams were crushed. I know I have. Reflecting back on my life, I've worked through so many setbacks that have affected me, not just mentally, but physically. Throughout that all, I didn't let that stop me from taking the opportunities that had been given to me. In this life, we can only control us and the decisions we make. Don't let your past define you and your mistakes define you. Be free, feed your inner child, go play in the rain, go watch that new Spider-Man movie, do the things that make you happy, and don't forget the friends you made along the way. Thank you, my mom. Love you.
Great job. Good job.
Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
Good evening, honored guests, admin, teachers, families, and my fellow graduates. Standing here today, I can't help but think that just like that, this chapter of our lives is coming to an end. From being scared little freshmen walking into what was supposed to be the best 4 years of our lives, to being here about to walk into the next chapter of our lives. As you look around you now, you may see many of the same people you started this journey with 4 years ago. These are the same people that have been written into many memorable moments, the drama moments, and even some forgettable moments that we wish we could rewrite. Together, though, we have accomplished so much. Our freshman year, we started school in masks. Some people were here full-time, and some people were here hybrid. The top of Building 6 wasn't even being used yet, and now Building 8 is being built because of the incredible growth of our school and community. Our sophomore year, we had our first homecoming and prom. We won our first home football game, which, let's admit, was a huge deal for our school. And we had our first ever graduating class. Our junior year, we received Disney rights to perform Frozen. We won our first state title, props to the girls softball team, and many teams and clubs sent students to districts, regionals, and states. During our final year, we have continued these accomplishments as our football team made it to playoffs, the cheer team, as well as our Pride of Parrish marching band, placed third in states, and we hosted our first ever Spring Spirit Week. With the ringing of our last bell, we are now finished writing this chapter. The draft wasn't always perfect, and we look back and wish we had noticed the small details around us, talked to that stranger at lunch, attended that dance, cheered at that game, studied harder for that test, or so many other things. We were so busy and working so hard that we didn't realize this would be the last chapter of this book. It's amazing to think how time can pass so fast. You don't realize how important the people around you are until it's time to say goodbye. We learned lessons, had immature fights, and experienced special moments that will never be forgotten, and it only matters that we were all there. We have all grown up and changed within the walls at Parrish, and we did it together, which means we all leave a trace of ourselves behind in this chapter and forever in this book. We went from writing English essays in class to writing college essays, writing resumes for employment, or filling out our enrollment paper for the military. We went from decorating our bedrooms to decorating college dorms, bedrooms in our new spaces, or planning what to bring to training camp. This moment begins the next chapter of our lives in our new book. Remember that you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes your final draft. To the underclassmen out there, cherish your senior year and live it to the fullest. Make this your best final draft. Attend those senior activities. Go to that senior breakfast. Appreciate the people around you. Fix things with that one person. Leave your trace behind. But most importantly, make yourself proud. Accomplish those goals, not for your parents, your friends, or your family, but for you. These 4 years have turned into 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 hours, and now 4 minutes. Graduation day is here. The beginning of senior year was scary, and the ending is sad, but it's everything in between that makes it worth it. It's real. We did it. We made it through senior year. We have changed and we have grown. High school was short, and we have our whole lives ahead of us. Forever we will be the class of 2024.
Good evening. I'm Daniel Bradshaw, principal at Parrish Community. We gather tonight to celebrate a milestone in the lives of our seniors and are extremely proud of their hard work and commitment to achieving this goal. Seniors, I challenge you to continue the legacy you established at Parrish Community High School with your commitment to excellence. Thank you for welcoming me to the Bull family this year. It has been an honor and privilege serving as your principal, and I look forward to seeing all of you achieve great things in the future. Before I introduce the class of 2024, please help me recognize our incredible faculty and staff. Without their hard work and dedication, today would not be possible. I specifically would like to thank our senior class sponsors, Mrs. Dietz and Mrs. Springer. Thank you for the effort you have put in to make this evening go so well. To the families of our graduates, thank you. Your sacrifice and support have made these students who they are. It truly takes our entire community to make this goal a reality. School board members and district leadership, these students have met all the requirements for graduation as specified by Florida statutes, the Florida Department of Education, and the School District of Manatee County policies. At this time, we will begin recognizing our graduating seniors.
Braden Alex Bernard. Muhabra Elizabeth Burrow. Brianne Rochelle Bonsheim. Thomas Michael Burkhart. Sophie Butler. Alexandra Simone Call. Marina Carino Sanchez. Grace Isabella Cristani. Abby Cubas. Liliana Elaine Dahlquist. Sophia Grace Farella. Madison Hope Faust. Miles Christopher Fetterman. David Stone Jin. Julia Elaine Girk. Callan Wilson Heath. Liliana Hussein. Matthew Joseph Jaskowitz. Sophia Marie Giuliano. Marissa Ann Crone. Jade Alexis Cruz. Kylie Serena Lacey. Melissa Nicole Lee. Riley Elizabeth Little. Anna Eliza Lopez Nunez. Madison Lynn Milanowitz. Hannah Morgan Mayhew. Erin Grace McIntyre. Hannah Lindsay Miller. Sullivan Ann Morris. Lovia Tan Nguyen. Reagan Elise Panico. Ethan William Patterson. Autumn Faith Prater. Heidi Diane Raleigh. Alexander Rodriguez Alvarez. Chloe Amber Ruderdink. Eleni K. Sarantopoulos. Andrew James Schaefer. Jackson Hobbs Seiler. Isabella Silverio. Jade Alani Stanton. Lane Wendell Tomlinson. Divya Treese Urlil. Joaquin Antonio Villabrosa. Abigail Kim Ward. Emma Amelia Willems. Addison Grace Wilson. Lena Olivia Sue Wingate. Hannah Madison Wood. Hayden Michael Young. Maria Victoria Abdallah. Samira Acosta Sanchez. Mackenzie Isabella Allison. Dayton Anthony Alvarado. Valeria Alvarado. Isabel Alvarez Venegas. Austin Robert Anderson. Philip Matthew Anderson. Ash Jolene Andrashko. James Howard Andress III. Elza Anil. Adrian Arbeliz. Zachary Alessandro Argyris. Sean John Arlotta. Logan Scott Asher. Alex Jason Asuman. Yusuf Ali Atris. Ricardo Azor. Andrea Paulo Azuera. Emmy Noel Backman. Stephen Bartolome. Aiden Miguel Beck. Alexandria Rochelle Bastard. Zanaya Sione Boye. Chris Maciel Bradford. Abigail Bettina Braglia. Julia Valentine Braun. Peyton Cheyenne Brown. Chloe Paige Brumbaugh. Kainoe Michael Tolentino Bruno. Jenelise Paige Bryan. Brandon William Bird. Caden Gabriel Burke. Jackson Charles Burt. Mayana Rain Bertram. Allison Bennett Carpenter. George Dallas Carr IV. Travaris Carter. Francesca Piper Casadonte. Zane Lee Cash. Erica Ariana Casillas. Megan Casimir. Yair Castaneda Villegas. Tyler James Chambers. Lucas Daniel Chizar. Walker Logan Christensen. Connor Christensen. Madison Alicia Siasto. Lisbeth Cintron Sierra. Maite Cisneros de la Rosa. Rachel Klutz. Ian Bierke Coates. David Cohen. Charlize Jeanette Constant. Brianna Ashley Cooper. William Joseph Cooper. Abigail Rose Cothran. Jason Vincent Cotton. Julia Marie Cotton. Caleb Robert Couchois. Davis Michael Crane. Yomir Omar Cruz. Navar Cruz Velazquez. Aiden Sogi. Mark Kubas. Gabrielle DaCosta. Clyde Daniel. Elijah Dean Donnell. Douglas Adams Davis. Jack Edward Davis. Giovanni Antonino Delisi. William Jefferson Davis. Zane Jameson Day. Alana Jane De La Garza. Broderick Alexander Deal. McKenna Allen Deary. Sarah Faye Decker. Dominic Michael DiGirolamo. Chloe Faith DeGlopper. Madison Aaron Dell. Stephen Christian Demora. Mia Carmen Diaz. Eswin Joel Diaz Ortiz. Riley Dickens. Carter Joseph Dietz. Logan James Dishman. Hannah Michelle Dolan. Gerardo Andres Dominguez. Tanner David Doyle Neese. Stephen James Dubois. Keegan Lucas Duquette. Good, you? John Edward DeRoche II. Aiden Patrick Durst. Cole Tanner Edson. Nijah Edwards. Chase Alistair Eichhorn. Ernest Florentino Elliott. Evan Kent Elliott. Logan Wesley Elliott. Ryan Nicholas Ellsbury. Avery Elizabeth Engelberger. Jacob David Estep. Natalie Estrado Medrano. Sophia Bianca Antien. Benjamin James Eugene. Emily Ray Evans. Kylie Elizabeth Fay. Nathan Fozzie. Peyton Marie Feathers. Madison Allie Felker. Morgan Elizabeth Fellows. Stephen Matthew Fetzner. Ayla Grace Flaherty. Matthew Stephen Fletcher. Samantha Francine Flores. Marina Elizabeth Fryer. Carter Forrest Fulford. Alexis Ann Fuste. Nathan Patrick Gagnon. Riley Starr Gallman. Guillermo Gallo. Lakin Cole Gamble. Thomas Ali Garcia. Stephanie Nayarit Garcia Alvarado. Andres Isaac Garcia Mercado. Arturo Garcia Alvarez. Nina Yanting Hills. Jenna Leanne McKay. Esperance Michael Jr. Kirtan Krisha Prasad. Kimberly Nicole Garcia Rincon. Manuel Jean-Baptiste Garçon Jr. Gavin Benjamin Garner. Nathaniel Lane Garrett. Raquel Adriana Garrido. Kenneth Gilbertson. Nicholas Mark Giles. Michael Joseph Gilkey. Andrew Brian Gill. Elijah Rain Justino. Bridget Abasai Gomez Gapi. Gabriel De Jesus Gonzalez. Halen Gonzalez. Noemi Samara Gonzalez. Gianna Lynn Goodwin. Holton Allen Graham. Madison Carol Greenman. Natalie James Greenhaw. Marissa Taylor Gregorich. Sarah Diane Griffin. Ethan Anthony Groves. Kristana Joe Gidry. Troy Michael Guthrie. Jose Luis Gutierrez Jr. Camden Michael Hall. Mackenzie Jade Hollenbeck. Finn Scout Hammerl. Aiden Hang. Garrett Michael Hardy. Michael Clifford Harrington. Serenity Nicole Harris. Zoe Marie Harris. Haley Ann Hadaway. Connor Robert Hayes. Madison Grace Hayes. Chloe Elizabeth Hearn. Kendall Jordan Hecht. Madison Shelby Hensley. Alan Anthony Hernandez. Freddie Andres Hernandez Ledezema. Nicholas Eric Herrera. Dana Jane Herron. Andrew John Hertz. Chloe Danielle Hester. Dylan Paul Higgins. Hunter Landon Hill. Sanaya Denise Hines. Isabella Grace Homeister. Jermesia Mariah Holiday. Cheyenne Elizabeth Holloway. Ethan Paul Hollybets. Caden William Homayun. Sarah Rose Hoppy. Jaden Matthew Xavier Horton. Alana Monique Houston. Nicholas Hoyas. Braxton Alexander Humple. Carissa Lee Hungate. Cassie Hutchins. L. Imes. Kimberly Juliette Isaza Osario. Emily Nicole Ivy. Leah Jank. Jasmine Jensen Rivera. Evan Matthew Johnson. Hunter Ray Johnson. Jude Alexander Johnson. Lillian Johnson. Lily Marie Johnson. Lauren Abigail Johnson. Alex Nathaniel Joyner. Devontae Bruce Jones. Addison Lynn Josie. Michaela Lynette Jures. Alicia Tabitha Kalalo. Libby Annabelle Call. Hannah J. Kiefer. Caitlin Nicole Keel. Griffin Boyd Kelleher. Tristan Michael Kelsey. Madison Grace Kennedy. Mallory Catherine Kennedy. Haley Nicole Kearns. Kevin Nicholas Klopfer Jr. Clayton Alexander Corney. Kason Ziggy Kolarchik. Jacob Alexander Kraft. Ryder Richard Kruger. Delaney Rose Kundrat. Samantha Race Kurtz. Jonah Michael Locker. Ethan James Michaelitis. Mara Faith Mercer. Joshua Meriden. Jack Michael Mersch. Shelby Ann Lake. Adriana Chantel Lane. Skylar Faith Lane. Jocelyn Ryan Lash. Victor Hugo Latigo. Sophia Leal. Hayden Grace Lepley. Jocelyn Lerma. Ryan James Litzy. Joshua Alejandro Lopez Espindola. Padraig Anthony Lowry. Kenneth Ezekiel Loyo Alejandrino. Gage Keegan Lucero. Samantha Lugo. Abby Nicole Lutch. Callie Ava Lyons. Tanner Owen McFarland. Trenton Wade McFarland. Logan David McGuire. Mia Manella. Jashia Elaine Mallard. Priscilla Marquez Ortiz. Juan Carlos Marquez Salazar. Emily Suzanne Marrero. Destiny Star Marisol Marte Figueroa. Angel Antonio Martinez Lazaro. Jacob Lee Masters Jr. Nolan William Matos. Brogan McGinnis. Renee Raquel Mason. Mario Jose Mendoza III. Takai Ari Milton. Jackson Hassan Mohammed. Madeline Grace Monroe. Madison Kate McNamara. Jarrett Ryan Moore. Renaya May Moore. Esteban Moret Ramirez. Anaya Lachey Morgan. Sam Morgan. Cadence Grace Morey. Ciara Mariah Mota. Braden Austin Mullins. Alexander Keith Munjak. Jacob James Murphy. Tatiana Michelle Murphy. Daniel Eugene Musial. Michaela Wen. Malia Joy Nicholson. Mason Noel Ford. Grace Katarina Norman. Benny Absaint. Haley Lorraine O'Neill. Jake Ace Ormsby. Paula Ortega Perez. Lourdes Ascension Ortiz. Kaylin Nicole Osborne. Anita Pacheco. Marcelo Andres Pacheco. Bodie Mason Pardue. O'Keith O'Neill Parks. Jolie McKenna Parrish. Victoria Hope Parrish. Misael David Payano. Carson James Payne. Kylie Joe Pennington. Cristobal Peralta Cancino. Marissa Nicole Perlman. Tavian Pescuma. Alexandria Grace Peterson. Elena T. Pham. Alyssa Audrey Philibert. Benjamin Blake Phillips. Owen Dean Phillips. Bradley Shane Pickwoad. Dylan Marie Plank. Alan Jose Polanco. Gary Dole Polk. Alyssa Payne Pomado. Christopher Michael Poole. Luisa Rizzo Fiuza Porto. Mary Alice Portwood. Liana Rose Potter. Gavin Taylor Posey. Hallie Grace Prater. Lucia Bianca Puchetta. Heather Jewel Rayburn. Caleb Riley Ramjohn. Samuel Rank. Cole Thomas Rand. Saffron Bell Rawana McKelvey. William Dale Rawls. Gabrielle Kaylee Redinger. Taylor Yvonne Reed. Jaden Michael Reef. Jaden Brian Reinertson. Andrea Rentaria Mangel. Braden Gregor Reuter. Curtis Makayo Reynolds. Melanie Ann Riccobono. Rebecca Grace Richardson. Ava Marie Riley. Joelle Rincon Garcia. Megan Grace Rinderman. Macy Merle Ritzenthaler. Brianna Marie Risner. Haley Grace Roberts. Jimmy Roden. El Lavera Romano. Jared Ignacio Romero. Carlos Anthony Ross. Emily Rose Rudd. Noah Landrum Russell. Hannah Elise Ryan. Christian Patrick George Ryan. Mason Seth Ryder. Erwin Salazar Chapa. Julius Augusto Salas. Cara Marie Sanchez. Karina Ashley Sanchez. Ryan Wade Sansbury. Jaden Francis Santiago. Jesus Alberto Santos Ferreira. Kylie Renee Sapp. Aubrey Grace Scarafile. Mateo Schneider. Colton Reed Signeri. Ella Jane Senko. Maria Alejandro Serrana Casas. Eloy Alonso Serrata. Peyton Todd Seiler. Hannah Elizabeth Shaw. Savannah Ann Shira. Bryce Patrick Shortridge. Rosaria Janae Simmons. Arden Michael Simpson. Jamar Sipp. Jessica Skrilloff. Haley Leanna Smith. Princess Zanaya Ariel Smith. Jordan Lee Spencer Jr. Dustin Ted Springfield Jr. Luke Patrick Stapleton. Kayla Ann Marie Stewart. Kayla Grace Streshley. Lauren Joe Stort. Jonas Sebastian Stover. Ella Grace Strike. Lucas Anthony Suarez. Micah Chandrapal Sugrim. Noah Joel Tabachnik. Matthew Walker Tabor. Alec Tan. Sude Tanri Sever. Chase Nicholas Turlip. Annalie Grace Tetrol. Ashley Jaria Thatch. Vissal Thatch. Matthew Glenn Thompson. Keegan Joseph Thurber. Ava Lynn Tibbs. Julianne Isabel Torfison. Vanessa Isabel Torres. Jacob William Traeger. Jerome Turner. Kelly Johanna Uribe Gomez. Jonathan Wesley Van Buren. Caleb Joshua Vanderkoy. Connor Scott Vanderkoy. Isabella Evangeline Van Etten. Julian Ruben Vasquez Cruz. Javier Enrique Vega Fernandez. Carla Vela Herrera. Julian Matthew Ventura. Parker Daniel Vitroy. Jackson Edward Voles. Violetta Voronchikina. Paige Madeline Vreeland. Don't need that. Ira Waiters IV. Finley Rose Walker. Alexis Brianna Walters. Jacob Brian Walther. Lucas Adam Wasco. Adrian John Wada. Caitlin Isabel Webb. Nicholas Cortez Webster. Noah Henry Weeks. Taryn Rose Wells. Sydney Rose Weslowski. Isabel Juliana Wheeler Rubio. Paige Jordan Wishon. Tessa Marie Whistle. Mars Marie Wolfel. Maya Woodard. Addison Woodring. Sophie Lee Woodworth. Miguel Angel Yanez. Noel Antonio Young. Michaela Estelle Ziegler.
Class of 2024, if you would please rise. As a symbolic gesture of your completion of high school, please turn your tassels. Parents, family members, and friends, I proudly present the Parrish Community Class of 2024. We thank you for attending our ceremony this evening. We are asking all graduates to meet their families outside the stadium. We wish you safe travels home tonight, and as always, go Bulls!